Hey everyone. So it's been a while and I decided it was time for channel updates since I do have some news and I'd like to get straight to the point, so let's get into it. First of all, you may have noticed that there have not been uploads for quite a while. I'll get back to the cause of that in a minute, but on that subject, you're probably wondering when the Thinner Path is going to get finished, and the good news is it's basically there. I have now finished editing and uploading all of the remaining videos in the series. As of this recording, I still need to go through and fill out some titles and thumbnails and things for some of them, but they are almost completely done, so my hope is that before the end of today I can have them ready to go and queued up. But whenever they do start going up, they should keep going up uninterrupted all the way through to the end of the series with no more huge delays or anything. So that's good news. Now, going back to the fact that there haven't been uploads for months, yeah, there's a reason for that. When I started this channel, my interests were very much in Let's Plays. That was the kind of content that I watched all the time, it was the kind of content I really wanted to create, and I've had a ton of fun doing it, but that was years ago, and it's just not the kind of content that I'm interested in now. And it's gotten to the point where making myself finally sit down and finish the Thinner Path was an effort of willpower because I really didn't want to do it. And that's kind of how it is for any Let's Play work at this point. So I'm afraid it is time for me to retire from making these anymore. As of the end of the Thinner Path, I have no plans to upload any more Let's Play related content to the channel. And yes, that does mean that there is not going to be a rebrushed Let's Play. I'm sorry, I know I had said that there was going to be one. At this point, the game's been out for months, so hopefully all of you who are excited and looking forward to seeing that game have gotten to play it and enjoy it. I've only recently started to get to play it with a friend, and so far it seems good, but well, I might share my thoughts in some other way, like I might make a post on my Discord or Twitter. I don't have any plans to do live streams of the game or to do a Let's Play of the game. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm planning to completely stop with doing stuff online. I do actually have something that I'm thinking of doing. It's just very different than what I've been doing before. The hobby that I've taken up in the past half a year or so is Undertale speedrunning, believe it or not. For those of you who've been around for a while, you might already know that Undertale is easily one of my all-time favorite games, and at some point last year I got into learning more about how to speedrun it, and I have continued to get better at it. I'm not quite at the point where I have everything set up the way that I want it, or quite confident enough in my abilities that I'm ready to start streaming it yet, but I'm getting pretty close. So at some point my plan is to start streaming that, and I'm kind of leaning towards Twitch, but we'll have to see what makes the most sense. It is possible that this channel's going to get repurposed to be a home for VODs and things from Twitch. It's possible I'll end up streaming here. I honestly don't know. I'm still figuring that part out. But I will say this. For those of you who subscribed just because you wanted Let's Play content and who don't want to be subscribed for that, are not interested in speedrun stuff at all, which is perfectly fine, you don't need to feel like you need to unsubscribe until the end of the Thinner Path, because I will not be doing any streams or any video uploads to the channel that are different than the Thinner Path until that series ends. So if you just want to hang around until that's over before unsubscribing or turning off notifications or whatever, you can feel free to do that. There's not going to be anything else cluttering your notification inbox. Once that's done, we'll see whether or not I end up uploading more things or streaming or whatever, but I may start streaming on Twitch. In the meantime, I'm just not going to plan to upload anything here to the main channel until the Thinner Path is done. Once that's done, if you don't want to stick around for Undertale speedrunning stuff, then by all means, please feel free to unsubscribe or turn off notifications or whatever works out for you. That's totally understandable because this is very different than what you may have subscribed for. But if you do want to hang around, then I'd appreciate it if you check out the stuff that I do next once I'm able to get into it. And if you want to talk about it in advance, you could feel free to leave a message down in the comments or join the Discord server and say something there. I do try to read whatever is on there and reply if people have questions, so I'm always happy to hear from people. But yeah, that's about it. Kind of a big update. just a little bit, you know. To be fair, it's not like it's actually going to be that big of a difference in terms of my uploads, because I haven't been consistent in uploading Let's Play stuff in many years at this point. I think it's been just coming on for a while that I've been less and less interested in working on this stuff, and it's just finally hit that tipping point. But yeah, I am glad that I've gotten to do all of these Let's Plays. I've had a lot of fun. I'm very proud of a lot of the things that I got to put out, and I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's watched any of my stuff and enjoyed it over the years. I've loved the comments and the people that I've gotten to meet, and all the things that I've gotten to learn about Epic Mickey in particular that I would never have known otherwise. That game has become far more important in my life than I ever would have thought possible, and I'm very glad that it has, and that it's finally getting some more love from Disney. With all that said, I don't really have anything else to add, so I'll go ahead and tune out. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in whatever comes next, and remember, Jesus loves you.